tarp. First thing to get out, so I got somewhere dry to sit. The new Combats, they're alright, but because it's got a water resistant weave, it means they retain moisture more. So if you're doing more than a couple of hours, you're going to get sweaty bollocks. Or snatch. So easy fix to that is you either get some Israeli asbestos, talcum powder, or get a t-shirt or a sock, wrap it around your genitals, absorb the moisture. Give it a slap, any water that's built up should drop down. Like that. That's the reason for my next medical, ultrasound for the shoulder. I'm rushing a bit because it's meant to hammer down, I just don't know when exactly. So I'd rather get this up just so I got protection. If I can get the hammock up, I can always use my small tarp just to give me immediate cover. Higher up on that side. Try and get the foot end slightly higher than the head end. I don't know why, but it works. Yeah, motherfucker. Right, that is done. Oh, yes. Oh. Right, if it were to start, not yet. If it were to start raining right now, the small tarp just straight on top, it will give 95% coverage, and that is raining. Not hammering down yet, so I'm not going to rush. Fuck off. Also, if you're parking in a trench, make sure you don't put your bag in a puddle. on a steep slope, and this is a nearly sheer drop on this side. You put something on the ground, it's going to fucking sod them all, go down the slope. During the week, I got bored, so I attached cord to all the 8 corners of this thing. I'm not so rushed about putting a cord up yet to hang it on. Right now, I just want a hammock to have rain coverage. So all these little drops of rain coming down don't end up being a damp patch. See, I didn't say it.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah, cord. You can use it to break, cut branches. Because it's so many different strands in there. If you wiggle, wiggle, wiggle really fast, you can cut through twigs and branches, logs. So if it gets too hot, wait or spit on it to cool it down. You can use that to cut wood. Also, you can cut through your fucking hammock if you're not careful. Google red buns. That I want to have it not tight, but as close as possible to the tree, because you'll get rain run down the tree, and they could go down to your feet. You tie a bit of cord or something on your strap, that'll act to guide the rain away from you. And these loops kind of do that anyway. Don't want to tying it on loose, just to give you an idea of what shape I'm going for. I want most of the coverage on this side, because this side is more open, that side's got all the majority of the holly leaves, so that's got more protection. You get the wind on that side, but not so much the rain. But then there is also the north, okay, where you get the cold. Whoa, fuck! mentioned before about how if you use a certain type of LED torch, like the one I got from my radio thing, if you use it in the dark, it will actually illuminate mycelium, mushroom spawn. And it shows up with my torch as purple patches. And it's quite nice to be proven right. So that smells fucking awesome. That is very, very edible mushrooms, which I'm not eating because it's on the ground in a ditch, on a run, so we can get pissed on by animals. So go up there, they can fertilise and respawn. But it's nice to see that it works. So if you wonder where mushrooms are going to grow in the following week, in the dark, shine your torch with LED, it will illuminate as purple-ish, rain again, where it's going to grow. What you could do when that's happening, build a little wall around it out of wood or twigs, and that will stop animals from pissing on it. That way, the next time you're out, you can eat it. I am so tempted to get something I can wrap my fucking paracord around. The shorter length is right, but the 30-meter one, pain in the ass. Yeah, the rain's starting to come down a bit. Yep. The essentials are covered. I'm not too bothered about that. That's the main stuff covered up. As I know it's going to piss down, I want to do it in such a way that I'm not going to have a fucking swimming pool above me. It doesn't come through, it's just fucking, you get paranoid. Fucking, it's better than it was. I'm doing at about the same height as the straps are tied on. So when you're in the hammock, it drops down, so you'll still get a nice bit of headroom. See? No jokes about head. You know what I should do is get the fire going, but I'm not that bothered. I'll do it when I do it. strong enough. that is the setup, basically. That's basically the setup. Like that. So I've got 2 lines on top. That's an angle, so the rain should run off down the end. That's raining now as well. It's really weird when you're in a cloud. You don't always know when it's rain or when it's just like a clump of wind hitting the drops off the tree. So now all I've got to do with this to get it finished setting up is put another line. Oh, fucking shoulder. They reckon ripped tendons in the shoulder. Ultrasound. From that tree to this one over here, where I've been cooking. So that way I've got a gap. So it's not right up against the hammock. I can still have it, the kit bag covered. Theory. I may go and get some sticks in a bit. I did bring a knife, didn't I? So I could go and get some non-dead sticks and use those to build like a lattice, kind of like going across for the roof, just to get a bit of structure in case it does start to accumulate water. Whenever I do this, it's so tempting to cut the cord. Not what your mum said, she said kill the bastard. So it's always tempting to cut the cord because you've got the length you want. But you never know when you want a bit more. Like, instead of doing it from there to there and from there to there, I've now gone to that tree over there because it's less dodgy than falling down a cliff. Also, when you're doing your cord for your organ, have it angled so that when it gets bouncy, it's going to bounce where you want it to go, not out of reach. Invariably happens. Dodgy chicken last night. Got from the supermarket, did a roast, and it was fucking vile. Yes, it was foul, but it was like nasty septic vile, and my stomach is still churning. I should have bought toilet paper more than that. Anyway, enough about that all this stuff. What makes it worse is that these trees are really slimy. God, like cutting a jump. Get here. Yeah, it's right. See, this way as well, it means I get a better opening. So I've got airflow. And if it gets too pounding with wind, I can just drop it down completely. Oh, that was a smart fucking thing to do. So, nighttime configuration. I'm going to tie it onto a couple of rocks so it drops down here against the wall. That way I'll have side coverage on both sides, as demonstrated. No, bloody cutting it or anything, am I? Shit. Right, fire. I'll see if I can get a fire going. So it's technically dark. Do it on light. So, fire. Yeah, that's fine as it is. I can always put the other tarp up to give me a bit more insulation coverage inside. But that's how it's going to be. I've got my 2 pits here. I'm going to tie those to a couple of rocks so it hangs down. And that gives me plenty of headroom inside. Yeah. Maybe get a few sticks to shore up the roof. Right now, fire. Let's just mind 3 sticks.